Boom, boom, boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are right here on YouTube, man, and we are the Real the Sports Podcast. And this is a Real the Sports Podcast production. This is Talk to a Wrestling, and today we are going to predict the winners and the losers of WWE pay-per-view. It's the biggest party of the summer. I'm talking about Summer Slam. So fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, for 1 hour as we get our predictions on right here on Talk to 'em Wrestling. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Wednesday night, man. We appreciate all the love and support, man. And I would appreciate it. We would appreciate it more if you please hit that thumbs up for us, please. This show needed more than anything. Hit that thumbs up for us, man. Hit that thumbs up. And you first-time viewers, hit the subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications. All right, man. We got two special guests here today. Two special guests on the show today, man. We got D-Flock.
Hello.
D-Flock, man. My man D-Flock. He is here. He is a wrestling fan, and he is the son of one of our brothers, man. The power of positivity. And right now, the current NFL trivia champion, Drew to the game. It's my man. It's Flock, man. It's D-Flock in the building. What's up, D-Flock? What's up, baby?
What's up?
What's up, baby? We're going to talk some wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
Talk some wrestling tonight. And then we got one of our other brothers here, man. He is the CEO of PCW. Now changed to Philly Championship Wrestling. You can find him on YouTube right now, man. Just go YouTube, man, and type in Philly Championship Wrestling. He is Philadelphia's favorite son. Yes, he is. It is Philly G. The Philly G. All the way.
Yes.
Nothing can stop him. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the co-host. And he's the host tonight. He's going to be running the whole effing show. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, the host of tonight, Mr. Young Ma.
Hey, man, it don't matter if it's Pro Championship Wrestling or Philly Championship Wrestling. Either way, Brian Jacobs got a butt whooping coming his way, courtesy of Mr. Amazing.
Let's go, baby. Young Mark is in the building.
Just had to put that out there real quick.
Yes, sir.
Mark, there's going on with Brian right now.
I know. Oh. All right, Mr. President, take it away. It is all yours, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and break down the 2023 edition of SummerSlam this year. As the host said, this is the biggest party of the summer. It's the second biggest pay-per-view on the WWE calendar. So to kind of get things kicked off here and get you guys' wrestling minds flowing, I got a little warm-up question for y'all to kick things off. Right. What is y'all's favorite SummerSlam match of all time? What's going on, Drew? Your favorite SummerSlam match of all time. I'm going to go with the host first. What you got, host?
1991, Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect for the Intercontinental title. Take
my money delivered
again.
I got you. D-Flock, what you got, man? What's your favorite SummerSlam match ever?
My favorite SummerSlam match ever would have to be it was the one with the Usos in it. I can't remember who they're fighting, but it was I want to say it was a tag team title match. I want to say it was the Usos and New Day at SummerSlam, but it was like a few years back.
When them two collide, it's always something with the New Day and the Usos. It's always a good match. Whoa.
The long lost Uso, Philly G. What's your favorite SummerSlam match of all time?
It's like when you ask that question, I had so many go through my head. But I don't have a specific match. I do have a specific year.
Okay, what you got?
I think it was either 2007 or 08. It was one where they had the song "Wine Up" on it. I believe it was. I don't know if y'all remember that one. It was like, I can't. I think it was 07. Yeah, 07 Summer Slam, my favorite one.
Oh, with the surfboard and stuff in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that was.
I know you're talking about.
Edge was there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that was a good.
That SummerSlam was lit.
Mm-hmm.
That was
no
lit.
doubt.
I feel like recognition should, but that was my favorite one.
That was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Mr. President?
Well, since Philly G is here, I low key want to say SummerSlam 2014 when John Cena got destroyed by Brock Lesnar.
Oh
but
God!
If I'm being honest, I ain't trying to be a prisoner of the moment. But one of the most entertaining 40 minutes that I've ever had watching a wrestling event came last year with the Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match. That match was unorganized chaos from start to finish. And Philly G's my witness. I was entertained the whole time.
The trailer? We had not track trailer. When he had the tractor?
Yeah, and he flipped the ring.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. That joke was crazy, yo.
Because ironically, it was my favorite moment when Brock was doing that. I love both of them. You already know. One is my birthday twin. The other one I love to death. Yeah. Boy, it was like I was cheering that at the same time. It was like, oh, take him to suplex.
Bro, why do I feel so? Y'all in the 2000s and I'm way back in the 90s.
Hey, real talk, man. Real talk. If you want to go based off of a pure wrestling match, Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog is up there too.
Wembley Stadium, 1992. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, that's
what is it? Who was it? It was Ultimatum. So, Ultimate Warrior fighting somebody.
Macho Man.
Yeah, and then the Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. Okay, yeah.
That was good.
Hogan and I like. Go ahead, Mark. I was gonna say that Warrior Honky Tonk Man. He beat him in like 30 seconds, but
that's another good moment. But getting into the current year, 2023, start things off like this. Question for you guys. There was a match that I was excited to see at SummerSlam that got taken off. It was Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. How do you guys feel about that not being on the SummerSlam card? Do you think that should have been on there, or who you think was going to win if it was a SummerSlam? Wow. Start with D-Flock.
I would say that I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't put that match there, because I want to say that Trish Stratus, like the Becky Lynch or the man, did something to Trish Stratus' nose. But anyway, I'm kind of like sad and stuff that they didn't put that match up there, because I think that could have been like one of like a really good match and stuff, like Trish Stratus making her return again. I think that could be that could have been a really good match and stuff, but it's whatever. There'll be a lot of other good matches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel you on that. Philly G, how do you feel about it, man? Who do you think would have won if they would have had it at SummerSlam?
Well, you already know.
I don't even know why I asked.
The wife in my head before I met my current. But anyway, Becky Lynch would have won that. Simply because of how the storyline has gone, and I'm disappointed that they took it off of there. I hope it's within a good reason, but if it's not a good enough reason for me, I know that the WWE Universe would agree that match should be on there. Period.
Yes. Agreed.
Like, you went through all this just to not.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Keep going on.
Yeah, they're gonna blow it off on a regular episode of Raw the week after in Winnipeg. But you know, everybody's mentioning being sad and being disappointed. I don't know if they're as sad and disappointed as I am because we're doing Talk to them and the host ain't got the big gold belt. What's going on tonight, man? Are you scared of Damian Priest? You scared he gonna cash in on you? There it is.
Yeah.
And now that we got the champion of all hosts in the building, how do you feel about them leaving Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus off the card?
Oh man, that's surprising, bro. That feud didn't even really get off the ground. I think it was rushed. Man, that will probably be one of the better women's matches. And as far as that, Trish should really put Becky over. I think she should put her over. Dang, that's crazy, bro. I would love to see that because I'm not a women's wrestling guy, but I'd love to see that. That'd have been good. But it needed to gain some ground. Why is it not on there though? You know why?
Haven't heard any reasoning why yet. You know, I stay in touch with the wrestling dirt sheets, but I haven't heard too much of anything as to why they're not doing it. So hopefully we'll find out something soon. But I just thought that was kind of interesting. They took that big draw off of the card. But getting to the actual card though, let's go ahead and break down the first match. Got Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet, taking on the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. I'm gonna start with Philly G. Who do you got winning this match, and what do you need to see for this match to be a banger in your mind?
I love Ronda Rousey. I've always liked Shayna. I think Shayna goes back to her NXT days and dominates Ronda. What has to happen with it being MMA rules, she has to play Ronda's game, sadly, and get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like she's gotta cannot let Ronda take you down, do whatever. This is your time now. Your back's against the wall. You're the underdog going into this match. You can beat her, but you gotta think more technician like, and we know what she could do when she wants to. So
I got you.
Oh yeah.
So host, you being the least of a women's wrestling fan out of us, who do you think is going to win this match, and what is it going to take for you to get like invested and actually like enjoy this match?
Oh, this match is a long time coming. I mean, two legit MMA fighters. Ronda's leaving, so it's only right for her to put Shayna over. Shayna needs to be like Philly G. Shayna needs to go back to Shayna, but I don't think she ever will be if Vince McMahon is still running creative. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna.
Funny you mentioned that.
Okay.
Brett just had spinal surgery.
Yeah, he did.
So he's recovering from that, and on top of that, he's just been subpoenaed by the federal government. So
whoa.
Yeah.
But that's Vince. But this is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He's still running operations, probably from the hospital. Like Vince is just that type of guy. He's not gonna. I don't care how sick or hurt he is. I think he's still running things in career because it's still bad. But again, to go back to Shayna should go back to, like Philly G said, go back to NXT because that's Triple H's baby, and Triple H really put her on the map. She was the submission magician, and she was dominant. You had Asuka, it was Asuka, and I would say Shayna Baszler, and Bianca, but I would say Asuka and Shayna was, like, to me, the most dominant women ever in NXT, like dominant, because Shayna didn't hardly lose until Rhea Ripley came and took the belt. But go ahead, talking too much.
I agree with you on that. I would personally put Shayna as like the queen of NXT Women's Champions to be the most
GC, what's up,
dominant.
GC?
She ran through everybody and like squashed them all.
That's a fact.
D-Floyd, who you got in this match, man? You got Ronda Rousey, or you got Shayna Baszler?
I got Shayna Baszler.
Okay, why are you picking Shayna?
I got Shayna because I think in the match, I got Shayna because I feel like it's gonna come down to the wire, and they both gonna end up hitting their finishing moves. But I feel like Shayna gonna hit a cheap shot while the ref ain't looking, and somebody gonna distract the ref, and when she hits that cheap shot, it's gonna be over.
Heel.
Okay.
Shayna's gonna remain a heel. Okay.
And y'all gotta remember, it's the MMA rules match. Sorry, Mark.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, true. So one last question for y'all then on this match. Do you think the winner of this match should go on and become number one contender for the women's world title? Real quick, just yes or no.
No.
Okay. D-Flock, what you think?
I'd say no because I think that she'd have to fight like a little bit, like more people that are like good, like Bianca and stuff, and Oscar, like the host said.
But they're on SmackDown.
Huh?
But they're on SmackDown. We gotta have somebody for Rhea on Raw.
Well,
there's nobody.
I think somebody.
That's why I asked the question.
Good question too, bro.
I think somebody good from Raw should like fight Shayna after like a little bit more, like to like make sure she like knows what she's doing and stuff, and then I think she might have a chance. But I'd say for now, no.
Okay. All right, I ain't mad at it. So next up, this is guaranteed to be a highlight reel of a match. It's finally happening. After months of teasing, we're finally gonna get it. Ricochet is gonna go 1-on-1 with Logan Paul. Host, who you got in this one, man? You got Ricochet, or you got the upstart Logan Paul.
I got Logan Paul on this one because he can't lose too much. He lost himself at Mania, and then who else he lost? He never won a match. I don't think he ever won a match.
He won last year against The Miz at last year's SummerSlam.
Well, that was last.
Yeah.
I think he's due for one, and I think this is real quick. This is if he loses, it's going to be good because now you're putting Samantha Irvin in. It's Beyonce, and that could start a little thing with Ricochet. It could really put Ricochet on the map if he loses. But I'm gonna go with Logan Paul on this one, and this is gonna be the best match of the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm betting that.
D-Flock, who you got? You got Logan Paul, or you got Ricochet?
I think Ricochet might pull it off.
Okay. Why you got Ricochet then?
I don't know. I feel like Ricochet gonna like end up like jumping high from the turnbuckles and stuff. I think like his drink that he made, like that prime thing. I feel like that prime thing is gonna come out and like distract it again. Something like that. Like that prime drink is gonna come out and distract them, and then Ricochet he gonna end up hitting his own teammate, and then Ricochet gonna jump from the turnbuckle and just pin him.
I love the creativity.
I don't like Logan Paul.
Okay.
That's his job. He's doing a good job there.
Is it bad when he mentioned Prime? I immediately thought about the LA Knight promo. Here's a map. It'll show you where you can stick each and every last one of them bottles.
And he told me he going off Mania when that Prime bottle got in the way with him and Rollins.
Yes, sir.
That was KSI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was KSI. It's crazy.
So my main man, Philly G, you got the YouTube sensation Logan Paul, or are you taking the artist formerly known as Prince Puma?
Well, I'm just.
If you don't recognize that Prince Puma name, ladies and gentlemen, I highly encourage you to go and look that up.
Yeah, that's what's up right there, boy. You broke it back right there. Prince Puma. Word.
The real ones know.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay, make this quick. I think there's gonna be a moment in the match where somebody's going through that table. We'll start there. It'll be going through the table, to be specific. But I got Ricochet winning this match.
Okay. Got two Ricochet and one Logan Paul. All right.
He's going to hit that splash move that he does. What is it, the 630?
Yeah. Like the 360 or like flip over or something like that.
He's going to hit it hard, but at the end of this match, it's going to be like a 7-star match, bro. But I got Ricochet. that he
This
needs.
is like Omega and Osprey. It's gonna be
Yeah.
stuff like this.
I don't know if it's gonna get that level.
You say yo no Mark. I feel
Hey,
you, bro.
that was that.
That was
Don't even
match.
get me started.
Yeah, I know. I ain't mean to get your juices going. I see you hulking up.
That was match of the year, host. To be honest,
Yeah,
but
I feel you. Yeah,
you know,
that was really good. It was
I
really
got
good.
Ricochet winning with a 630. He's got all the motivation that he needs after the way that Logan disrespected his woman. That's enough motivation.
Young Mark,
Okay.
who you got? Who you got, Young Mark?
Yeah, who you got?
Geez, I would say my wrestling fan wants to go with Ricochet because like I threw out the hint. I've been watching him for a while, but just thinking in the mind of the WWE, it's all about trying to when you got these celebrities involved, it's all about trying to make them look good so that way you get the outside press that don't normally cover wrestling to speak about the product and say how good the celebrity did. So like host said, man, given that Logan Paul took the L in his last couple of matches, he needs another win to keep going. So I got Logan Paul.
See,
Okay.
heels stick with heels. See? Oh, before we go there though, but it makes sense though, because what's gonna happen? This is Ricochet has been a little off since he lost the Intercontinental title to Gunther, right? So this is, and then he has no Braun Strowman. So now this can elevate. This can really be something good for Ricochet. It can really put him, and his promos is but this can be better now. We can see another side of Ricochet because now you're messing with Ricochet's lady. So he's not going to come out here all smiley, ha, 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 baby face. We're going to see aggressive Ricochet now. We should.
See, host, man, he gets it.
Oh, yeah.
You get the picture.
But here's a twist on what you said, though, Philly G. I think that in the end, Logan could bring Samantha into it. Samantha distracts Ricochet, and then that's how Logan gets to win.
Boom.
Yeah.
Good finish.
It could be
good finish.
hey, anyway.
Good finish.
Yeah.
Good finish. I like that. I like that finish. I like
either
that.
Our match.
Yeah.
Word.
Since we're talking about SummerSlam, there's one championship where if this title is on the line at SummerSlam, it's gonna be a banger of a match. I think about many matches like Chris Jericho, Jeff Hardy wrestling for it. I'm talking about the Intercontinental Championship. You want to talk about a guaranteed banger of a match? We get Gunther, the reigning defending Intercontinental Champion, putting his IC title on the line against the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre.
Yo.
D-Fly, who is coming out of this match with the Intercontinental title, my man?
Okay, hold on. Dang. Yo, this is gonna be like, I think this is gonna be the main one. Like really, oh, but I gotta say Gunther or whatever his name is. Not Drew McIntyre.
Walter.
Okay. Why you got Gunther and getting the win? You think Imperium's gonna get involved, or you just think it's gonna be a knockdown drag out ball?
Gonna pick him up, just play with him like a toy, and then just finish him. Him and Omos, I feel like they're exactly the same. So they're just on another level. Drew McIntyre, he might hit a few moves and claymores on him, but what I see happening really is Gunther, the refs distracting, his homeboys distracting the ref, and then I see Gunther hitting a cheap shot, and after he hits a cheap shot, hitting him one hand with the palm of his hand. After I see that, then I see him getting down, and then whenever he gets up, I can see Drew McIntyre reversing it, and then he gets pinned, but Gunther wins.
That's very heelish.
Okay. So host, I got a question for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Do you think this match will be able to live up to other classic SummerSlam matches for this title, like The Rock versus Triple H or Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels? You think it's going to enter that upper echelon Intercontinental title matches?
Great
the parties involved.
Yeah, great question, but I don't think so. That's like batting out the Babe Ruth. I don't think so. But this match is going to be very, very hard hitting, and Both of them work stiff. Well, Gunther worked stiff anyway. I agree with D-Flock, man. It's how can I say this real quick? Gunther's gonna win. Gunther's gonna smash the record. He's gonna be longest reigning Intercontinental. That we all know that's coming. But I think with McIntyre, by him being such a first of all former WWE champion 2-time, and the way he should lose is it should be just Imperium getting involved, because you can't let Drew McIntyre just go in there and get squashed by Gunther. It's gonna kill Drew McIntyre, who's a top player still. So, but Gunther's walking away with that title. He's gonna have it for probably all the way to Mania, like Roman.
Okay.
I want to see that match, Gunther versus Roman.
Oh, we probably will one day.
Or Omos, Gunther, and Roman.
40.
I ain't gonna lie, D-Flock is the biggest Omos fan I think I've ever met.
Omos!
I ain't gonna hold you.
Omos, yo, did you not see what he did to Braun Strowman? He just did this.
Omos.
Like, the match started and then bro just did this and it was over.
That's a big dude, man. I seen him in person. You're like,
put his
whoa.
foot over him to pin him. He didn't even get down and pin him. He just put his foot on him. I'm like, dang, bro's crucial.
Omos.
Bro's like dirty.
Modern day great Khali.
I was gonna say that. Hey, Philly G, who do you got winning the working man's title?
But look at you, boy. You put all the tricks in the trade. The working man's title. Oh, I ain't heard that in years.
One said, and I hope I'm correct when I say it, Dynamite is up enough. It means your time is up. I got Gunther match.
Okay.
He said that done when he took his title and broke his record.
There you go.
He's going to break that Continental record, and he's going to break Drew. As much as I love Drew.
I love Drew too.
Gunther.
Facts.
Kick, power bomb. The ring general.
You said two of them?
Yeah. No. That's how it's going to go. Tyrannosaurus kick, power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Dynamite is up enough.
I agree. I think he might do that kick and then like 2 power bombs, because I think if you just do the kick and the power bomb, I feel like it's not gonna finish him all the way, but he's gonna be super low.
If he does 2 power bombs where he slams them and then lifts them up again and then does it again, then yeah. And I don't think Imperium gets involved. I think if Imperium does get involved, we might see an RKO sighting. Maybe. I don't know. But
I'm with it.
I got Gunther winning, man, by himself.
Okay.
What you got, Mr. President? I'm curious to hear what you got to say.
Same.
This is the one where I genuinely don't know which way it could go. Simply because I'm all for Gunther breaking Honky Tonk's man record, for the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. I think if anybody deserves the prestige of that rub, it's definitely him. With how much he's elevated that title,
absolutely.
His run has made that title the most relevant I personally seen since The Miz had it back during the SmackDown Live days.
Absolutely.
So I definitely think he's like going to be forever synonymous with that title. But at the same time, like, this is the first time he's defended the title. No disrespect to Shinsuke, but this is like the first time he's defended it against a very legitimate opponent since Sheamus, since they had their battle with Clash of the Castle. So this is like another huge test for him. And I think without the shadow of a doubt, if he passes this test, he's got to be in line for a world championship run pretty soon.
Absolutely.
Without a question. But I genuinely can't pick a winner in this, because I feel like if Drew loses because of the Imperium interference, it's kind of like rehashing the same story that they told at Clash at the Castle when he lost to Roman because of outside interference. Mm-hmm. So my modern wrestling mind wants him to like kind of wise up to it and have some backup, but you never know. So this one I genuinely can't pick.
Before you go on, though, just to give you a little history lesson, because I was back then when Honky Tonk didn't beat anybody. And I think what they're doing now, they're trying to elevate the Intercontinental title, which thank goodness they are. That because Honky Tonk, man, he beat a lot of jobbers, back in the day. It was a lot of jobbers. No, I mean Greg the Hammer Valentine every now and then, but he was a chicken heel. He wasn't like dominant, and I think they want to bring up the Intercontinental title with a dominant wrestler like Gunther. So that's why I think you're gonna smash that record.
So when it's all said and done, who do you guys think should be the one to take the title off of him? I can't lie to you. After what I saw Monday, I got to go with Chad Gable.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that too. I would love for him to take it from him. Somebody, outside of Chad, yeah, Chad's number one, obviously. But I don't know, Mark. I don't know if there's anybody else on that list. And I've loved Gunther, Walter.
I do.
D-Flock, I see you over there thinking, man. Who do you think should be the one to take the title off of Gunther?
I can't remember if he's still on Raw, but I was gonna say Bobby Lashley.
He's on SmackDown, but that's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
I mean, I don't know though, because I think Chad Gable. I mean, I think that he might just run over Chad Gable though.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a Daniel Bryan thing. It'll be a Daniel Bryan thing, underdog type thing.
I don't really know on that one. I don't really know.
Okay. Host, do you got anybody in mind that you want to see like get the rub from beating Gunther?
Oh yeah, Sheamus. Yeah.
Well, Sheamus on SmackDown.
I know. I'm saying if you say anybody, it should be
okay.
Sheamus.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley was correct.
Yeah. I'll reverse the decision in wrestling terms.
Yeah, it should be Sheamus. I mean, let's be real here. The brand split, it's a joke. Why Judgment Day here and there and everywhere? Come on, the brand split is a joke. If you're gonna be a brand split, you need to be SmackDown with SmackDown, Raw and Raw, not this. But if anybody, it should be Sheamus, because Sheamus, he's been chasing that belt. That's the only title he never had. He's been chasing it. He win it at Mania. Balloons, bow, beers, all that good stuff. Philly G.
I'm willing to send him to WWE specifically for this match. Lee Turner can definitely take that title.
I thought you told us about it earlier. Good question, though, Mr. President. That's a good question,
yes,
Mr. That's a good question.
So going on down the card here, the next matchup. It's not SummerSlam if he ain't got a Brock Lesnar match in it. Am I right? So we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who left a secondary promotion according to Triple H, versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Philly G, are you going with Dusty's baby boy, or are you going with your birthday twin?
Well, for those who don't know, I share a birthday with Brock Lesnar. I love the guy. Yeah, July's gang. I love Cody. I loved his American Nightmare documentary as well. But he's going to Suplex City at SummerSlam, man. I got Rock one for some strong reason. I gotta see it again. I gotta see him go on his behind. Like, gotta just take him to Suplex City and keep doing it. But deep down, I think Cody might pull it out.
So who's your definitive pick?
You don't know. You're torn from both sides.
All right, all jokes aside, definitive. Cody. He's, like I said in his documentary, he's went through everything to get to this. I got him winning over Brock, bro, and it's gonna be about 3 or 4 crossroads. That's gonna do it.
He said 3 or 4.
Like, he's gonna hold on, hit it again, hold on to it, hit it again. Might get F5, get back up, and do it again.
I ain't mad at it. D-Flock, who do you have in this match, man? You got the American Nightmare. He's got some momentum. He's got the crowd behind him. Or do you think Brock Lesnar is going to shut him down?
Brock freaking Lesnar all day.
Not all day.
I got Brock.
Okay.
I think Cody might hit a little something, but Brock he gonna send him to Suplex City multiple times, and he gonna get him. He gonna get him.
Okay. So you on Philly G's birthday twin. Hey, for the record, I'm high key jealous. Philly G's birthday twin is Brock Lesnar. My wrestling birthday twin is Vicky Guerrero. It's not fair.
Excuse me.
That's not fair, bro.
But like you asking me who do I think would win is a good question. But like I would say like that's like asking Dominic Mysterio versus Roman Reigns. We already know that. We already know win that. That's what
Wow, shots fired.
no disrespect to Philly G, but I got Brock.
Okay.
I don't say no disrespect. He's my birthday.
Host, who do you got winning this match? You got the grandson of a plumber, or do you got the boy that was raised on a farm?
Mark, you just pulling out all the stops today, baby. He's pulling them all out today. Man, son of a plumber. Wow. Now I'm gonna school you guys on this.
Mm-hmm.
Cody should win. He should, because Cody is your white meat babyface. He's your white meat babyface. Brock Lesnar has been so dominant for the past 20 years. He doesn't need a win. Brock Lesnar is a part-timer. Brock Lesnar is his presence alone is just through the charts. Yeah, it's just through the chart. He don't need to win. He just need to show up and have just beat him up a little bit. But this is a good story of again of David and Goliath, and what it is, it's going to elevate Cody. So now when he finally wins that title, they're going to go back and they're going to play the old. They're going to play this match and how Cody Rhodes came along and he conquered the beast and all that to become world champion and all that. It's Cody's time. And then babyface. I mean, he got F5'd in front of his mom. You know, he got to get the comeback. He got to get the revenge.
Yeah, he's got it.
This is right on the wall with this.
Brock Lesnar doesn't win. I think Philly G might get jealous with this one.
I hate the NFL is in the building.
What's going on, Chief?
What's up, bro? He said John Cena.
Let's switch.
John, the old man Cena.
I got a wrestler twin. I'm about to find that out.
I don't have it.
Philly G, you want to switch?
Come on, bro.
you want to betray Cancer Gang to go be a part of C Nation again?
Let me see who my birthday is.
Honestly, no, it's the best sign out there. Sorry, guys.
Well, just like with the last match, I agree with host. I think Cody has to keep his momentum going towards WrestleMania with that inevitable rematch with Roman. I think that's got to be the call. He goes over Brock, keeps that momentum going, and hopefully can finish the story next year in Philadelphia. Keyword, hopefully.
Hopefully. You're right about that, brother.
All right. So next up on the card, in my opinion, storyline wise, this might be one of the best matches at this year's SummerSlam. We got the revolutionary, the visionary, the architect, whatever you want to call him, Seth freaking Rollins taking on Finn Balor. Host, I'm going to start with you. Do you think Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, is going to play into the outcome of this match?
A tease, yes. A tease.
Okay.
Yeah, a tease. That's a good question. This can go anyway. But I don't see Finn Balor as world champ not right now. And Rollins just really got this thing with a crown jewel. Just a crown jewel. And I think it's just a little bit. But Rollins need this win because Rollins' momentum is starting to fade a little bit. Starting to fade a little bit. I know he got the that's weighing out though. I think he need to go back to burn it down in the Continental title. You need to start putting on matches like that now. But to go to your question, Rollins walk away with it. It is going to be interference. It's Judgment Day. That's what they do. The heels. They're going to get in the way. Yeah. Rollins walk away with the World Heavyweight title. But Balor's gonna put on a great match. They're gonna put on a great match. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
D-Flock, who do you have in this match, man? You think Finn Balor finally gets his revenge on Seth Rollins, or you think Seth Rollins keeps the party going?
Seth freaking Rollins. I got Seth Rollins. Okay, hold up.
But you got to remember, like Ho said, with Judgment Day involved, you got Senior Money in the Bank out there lurking like a shark. So you think Seth's going to be able to stay focused enough on Finn Balor to win the match? Or you think he's going to be too concerned about Damian Priest?
Okay,
Man,
I think.
Good questions, man.
Okay, yeah. All right, so I think Judgment Day is gonna all Judgment Day is gonna come out, start beating up on Seth. But hey, man, these are good questions.
Yeah, Mr. President, bring it. You're bringing it today, baby.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta say Seth Rollins.
Okay.
But for me, it's like 50-50 because it's like if the Judgment Day don't come out, I think I stand firm with Seth freaking Rollins winning that. But if Judgment Day come out, If Judgment Day come out, it could be any person's game because they could get ejected in the middle of the game, in the middle of the match.
Yeah, I like to see that.
I think Seth Rollins got enough to pull it out.
Okay.
Mark
True to the game. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Mark throwing them out there. Some good questions today, boy.
My man Philly G, longtime wrestling fan. You got two of the greatest NXT champions of all time going at it. You got Tyler Black against Prince Devitt. Who you got?
Just took me back a minute. Hold on. I thought about this. For some reason, I would like to see Finn win. Say that to this. I'm going to go ahead and say Finn wins this match. He gets kicked out of Judgment Day, and his title's taken away from him by Damian.
So what? I mean,
some hosts, I understand. Yeah, I get that about Seth Rollins. Yeah, with his momentum going down, that means that, all right, maybe his chances of retaining this title are going down with it. So why not? Finn, this is the moment for Finn to get his get back, really. What is it, 6-7 years that he's waited after the shoulder?
Yeah.
Even though he's trying to make it seem like, oh, it ain't about getting no, it's about getting back. But he's got to channel his demon to win this match.
But the feud, but you got to look at it like this too. The feud haven't really done it. I mean, they didn't even take out the ground. They really just started going at it. It's kind of like throwing spitballs at the wall and seeing what sticks and whatnot. And so this is they got to give Rollins somebody. This is just somebody. I think this is just a setup.
Because let's be real, Raw.
I'm sorry, man.
Like, oh no, you good, man. Outside of Gunther and Seth right now, and who else is really champion on there? Like, outside of the tag team with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, you don't really have anybody.
No.
As far as that division for the heavyweight title. So yeah, I'm gonna take Finn in this one, but like I said, that ending, I'd be very careful on how they holding your hand up. Damian's gonna cash in and become world champion on Finn.
Yeah, I think that's gonna mess up the Judgment Day completely.
And that's gonna.
I agree with you.
I don't like it.
So what is the more intriguing storyline here? The dissension of the Judgment Day, or Seth retaining and then trying to find somebody else to fight? Because if you ask me, storyline wise, it would make more sense to go ahead and firmly make Raw the Judgment Day show, which it has been really for the last couple of months. Go ahead and pull the trigger, let Finn get his storyline revenge at SummerSlam, and then just let it kind of like play out almost like how back in the day you had Batista plotting his escape from Triple H and Evolution. That could be the route you go with Damian Priest, and eventually down the road you can have Damian Priest, like Philly G said, cash in on Finn and kick off his title reign. I think that'd be the more intriguing storyline option for me, because I think with Seth as champion, your storyline options are pretty limited as far as like opponents for him to fight, just based off of the current pool. But here's the fun question. I'm gonna start with Philly G. I know he gonna lose his marbles if this happens. If Rhea Ripley gets involved in this match, do you think Becky Lynch comes out to make the save?
Hell yes. She let her man get beat the hell up on Raw. Who did he have? Sami Zayn without KO. He had Sammy come save him. Yes, she has to. If I don't hear no if I don't hear that, bro, I'm gonna be very disappointed in her, and I'm gonna question their relationship. I'm serious. Like, this is bad, bro. Bad. If Rhea gets involved, we either hear the music or we see her walk down the aisle. Run down the aisle, because SummerSlam ramps are kind of long. But yeah,
Hey, bro. She could do like Jeff Hardy did and do her whole entrance and the dance and then go make the save.
But
she was like a whole minute and a half.
Riptide.
You know what though, Mark? Though this is the reason. This is bad. First of all, this is bad booking. Second of all, the draft was terrible. This is why the draft is terrible, because you don't have a legitimate contender for the world title. And this is Vince messing things up because you don't have a star or enough star power to generate or even come close to your world champion. You don't have anybody in Monday Night Raw. You don't really have anybody. All your big guys or your top guys are champions.
Or they're on.
So you don't have anything. You don't have nothing. Like you kind of booked yourself into a corner. You have nobody.
It's like, and to add to that, host, real quick, because I know we got on SmackDown, you really have more contenders, in my opinion. They're having tournaments and stuff on SmackDown. What they doing for Raw? Just trying to figure out who they're gonna pick. It should be Cody fighting Seth Rollins, honestly, because that's the only top guy outside of, well, I guess Finn, to fight for the championship on Raw. But he has a feud with Brock.
True.
That's why I felt like Cody should have won the World Heavyweight Championship at first, or at least AJ Styles. At least with AJ Styles, you have, all right, he's been champion before, blah blah. Like that could have been a storyline between Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, bro.
Yeah,
I agree.
Totally agree.
I feel like the more intriguing storyline for Seth is him feuding with Roman, not so much him being world champion, because he deserves to be world champion, especially how much he sacrificed for the company. But it's very telling to me that there was so much, because the E and WWE stands for entertainment. There was so much juicy storyline in the match that he had with Roman at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago, like the whole Shield entrance and all that. There was so much storyline in there, and then it was just one and done. He never got another crack at Roman after that. So I think that's really the more intriguing storyline for me. I would put him versus Roman for the undisputed title and let somebody else kind of dance with the world title, which is why I would personally like to have Finn go over in that match. But speaking of championship matches, man, I got two more to go. This one is for the WWE Women's Championship. We got the champion Asuka defending against wrestling's favorite spoiled princess Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. Host, I see you over there, man. I have a feeling it's gonna be your bathroom break match. Who do you got? Who do you think? Who do you think music is gonna hit when you come back from the restroom on this match?
The winner?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it'll be Oscar. It'll be Oscar. I don't think, not yet. I don't think Charlotte. She'll get it eventually. Probably a Survivor Series or probably Survivor Series. So, yeah, right. Word. But it'll be. Oh, Drew to the game said Bianca.
Okay.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you why I drew to the game. No, not Bianca. First of all, she had the title for a good little minute, but she didn't do anything with it, and that's WWE fault. They didn't book her right. They didn't give her nothing to work with.
She was on a brand where she didn't have nobody outside of.
Yeah, she killed everybody. Like it won't be good with Bianca, and her time is up with that. It'll be Oscar again. See, again, they don't have any stars. It's their fault. They haven't built any young talent up. And you got the same olds. It's WWE's fault. Oscar wins.
Okay. So default, are you going to agree with your dad and take the EST at WWE, or do you got Charlotte or Oscar in this match?
Bianca.
Okay.
Bianca.
So you think Bianca is due for another title run?
Yes, I do, and the reason why is because Charlotte Flair, she gonna hit. I think she's actually gonna hit Oscar with a move, and she gonna make Oscar really mad, and she gonna spit that green crap or poisonous stuff, whatever that green slime thing at her, and then she gonna get distracted and be like, ugh. And then after that, I think Bianca gonna use that little long thing, that long little Brock Lesnar hair, and just choke her with her own hair, and then I think Bianca gonna win. And I've seen Bianca use it a few times, and I think I've seen her use it on the Queen of Spades.
Philly G, man, you got there you go. You got you another somebody in creative, man. There you go.
I'm always here.
So Philly G,
yeah.
who do you have in this match? You gonna go with Taige's favorite wrestler and Bianca? You gonna go with Ric Flair's baby girl and Charlotte, or you think the Empress of Tomorrow is gonna walk away with the win?
So my girlfriend would be disappointed in me if I didn't say Bianca, but we're not going with Bianca.
Word?
Okay.
I've always been a fan of Oscar way back to the Psycho Clown days, pretty much the face paint that she brought back. I think Oscar retained simply one reason comes to mind. Bianca's going to be too entertained with Charlotte to even focus on Oscar. Because Charlotte, again, has buttoned the line. I like her too, but she's butting into the front of the line where she doesn't belong. She should be at the back. You lost. You had your time. Another reason was, like host said, yeah, Bianca had a good run. It was WWE's fault because she ran through everybody. But I wouldn't count Bianca out because if she is focused, she might win. But I got Oscar winning this simply because, I mean, it's Oscar. And thank God for Tajiri for the miss. People forget.
Default to know about that one.
I think Default when Tajiri was doing that. Tajiri originated for him.
Great Muda.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, Great Muda started.
But I think we will see some blue mist and some Oscar lock. So Oscar retained.
Mr. President, who you got?
Yeah, who you got, Mr. President?
In my mind, it absolutely has to be Oscar because it's not a good look at all when your world champion is an afterthought in not only a storyline but a match. Yeah. If Oscar does not win this match, she would have been overshadowed by both Charlotte and Bianca. Yeah. And I don't care what kind of gimmick overhaul they do for her, I don't think you can recover from something like that.
I agree with that, brother. I agree. And Charlotte is the one that broke Oscar's streak already. So that was just terrible. That was terrible booking right there. So I agree with Mr. President on that.
That was that whole WrestleMania way host. I wish you would have brought that up. That whole WrestleMania was trash, except for the opening match.
Because remember when
I agree.
All said the same thing. This Oscar that they have now, you have to take more serious. You can't have her lose a match and stuff like that. The way that she won the match against Bianca, that's why I was kind of hesitant on saying Oscar, but I'm definitive on it. the way that Bianca lost that match would make me think Bianca is going to be focused and win this match and get that title back and go on another good run. But they can't mess this up. Asuka is just too good of a wrestler right now.
This is why we miss Triple H, because Triple H really booked Asuka. She was undefeated like 900 some days.
Oh,
like she was.
She broke Goldberg's
really,
record.
Yeah.
She was like really dominant, and Triple H really made her into a dominant female. But when she came over, and then Vince got her, man, she just started dancing and all that. It's just like you said, the clown face and just wasn't.
But the clown
he messed it up. The whole script, he messed it up.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, when she came back with the clown face, I knew that this was a different Asuka. This was serious. Well, that green, much as I love green, hell no.
Yeah, I feel you, man. They just ruined it.
So, regardless of who wins this match, gentlemen, should the winner of this match be on the lookout for Mrs. Money in the Bank, Io Sky?
Good question. Jesus, we're throwing all kind of curveballs.
Very tight.
Oh man.
Further, there will be a cash in. There'll be two that night. Io's gonna cash, and it's gonna be on Asuka, and she's gonna take that title away from Asuka.
I beg to differ. I don't think Io's ready. I think it's just gonna treat her like Asuka, because what's the problem with Io and Asuka? They don't speak English. That's why Shinsuke in his title run was just because he don't speak English. So I mean, and when you're a champion, you got to do promos unless you got a Paul Heyman with you or somebody. Mm-hmm. Like you got to do promos, and it's just I don't think it's gonna work with Io. The next women's champion should be Raquel Rodriguez. To me, she should be.
If she can stay healthy.
Word, she should be. But as far as the Io cashing in, she'll probably cash it in like later. But I mean, she's definitely gonna need an mouthpiece because she don't speak English.
You got Bailey.
That's what I'm. See, I'm glad you mentioned it. I feel like if Io does try to cash in, Bailey's gonna mess it up for her, and that's gonna kickstart their rivalry.
There you go.
That's the way I feel like they're gonna go with it.
There you go. There you go. That's
but me
right
personally, there. I would love to see a foreign, like non-English speaking champion in WWE be booked correctly. Because in my personal lifetime, like I really can't think of anybody from a non-English speaking country that they pushed and booked properly to be champion.
Absolutely.
I give a discount to Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio because they spoke English. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Eddie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So I think it'd be pretty cool to finally have a non-English speaking champion set atop the throne in WWE in some way. Especially as remedy for that horrible WrestleMania where you had both your Royal Rumble winners lose on the same night in trash matches. So I digress.
You was going. I'm listening, bro. It looked like you was really go there. I'm listening.
Because AEW, as much as host doesn't like them, they've proven like you don't have to speak 100% clean English to be booked as a champion. If you can wrestle, you can wrestle.
Absolutely.
And they're gonna push you that way. I think it's simple. It's as simple as, especially if you have somebody like Shinsuke, or you have somebody like Asuka, or you have somebody like Io, just let them be a silent killer. Like let them really not say much. Let their opponent be the one to say all the words and cut the promos. Just let them go out there and be that silent killer.
And that's how I was saying, Mark, about Rick Boogs being with Shinsuke.
Yeah.
Put them back together. They were pretty good together. His
ain't Rick Boogs hurt?
Yeah. Remember, he just recently came back. He had a couple matches, and I don't know what they're doing with him now.
Like
but they
2 weeks ago or something like that.
It was something in his leg. But go ahead, Mark. This last match is what I'm dressed for. So come on.
Boogs, real quick though. Boogs need to get better in the ring. He needs to get better in the ring. I think he got the look, the physique, but he needs to get better in the ring. And with Shinsuke, that would be good because we need more tag teams. We need more tag teams. So that would actually work, Mr. President.
All right, so we're here. We're at the main event. I don't know what to expect out of this match. I'm just expecting to be entertained and really to see another chapter in what's really been the greatest storyline that I've ever witnessed in my life as a wrestling fan. It's the culmination of the bloodline story. Well, one of the further chapters in that story. I shouldn't say culmination yet. We got Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, putting all his titles on the line, the undisputed championship and
He
the
said
title
all
of
of them.
tribal chief up on the line against main event Jey Uso. So I'm gonna start with host. Can main event Jey Uso finally have a breakout moment to certify him as not just a tag team wrestler? Or do you think Roman's title reign continues? Who do you have in this match, my good man?
Reigns, Reigns all day long. Reigns, I mean, come on. He's a tag team guy, Jey Uso, and plus he only got like 3 moves in his super kick, and super kick. It's
That worked
this
out
is
well
not
for
going to
Shawn
be.
Michaels.
Yeah, Michaels uses it as a finish. He uses it as a punch. I mean, come on, like just too many super kicks. Definitely Reigns. Definitely Reigns. Reigns is a top guy. Now, what Jey Uso? He's really, man. Jey Uso is the MVP of promos this year. Man, his facial expressions and everything. And he really made that bloodline storyline what it is. Like he is. Sami Zayn was great. He was the most over. But man, Jey Uso, man, good lord, he really did that. But anyway, um, no, not as world champ. It just won't look right. It's him as world
Okay.
champ. This is like a Kofi Kingston type thing. No, it just ain't.
I
No,
mean,
but
we've
it's gonna.
seen
It's
stranger things before. I mean, Jinder Mahal came out of nowhere and won the title.
very true. Very
And I,
true. But yeah. Very true. But nah, not this time. It's gonna be a lot of
Okay.
heartfelt. Yeah, right.
So default, do you got the tribal chief or you got one half of one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history?
Usos.
So you got Jey Uso winning this match.
Uso.
Wow. Okay. Why do you confidently say Jey Uso?
I think they like. I think Roman's had it for long enough, and I think they're gonna let Jey Uso get it. And I think Jay's gonna make this like he's gonna make it a little bit of a show and like for like promotions and competition. But I think I think it's a little bit gonna like come down to like family and stuff like down like to like see who like
Yeah,
really on
yeah.
like is the like big dog of like the Samoans and stuff. I think I got Jay. I got Jay.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're about to go on a little ride.
Ooh, oh,
So for you, Philly G, you don't get a regular question because you're too good for that. So my question to you, sir, in this match, I want to know who you think is going to win. But my main question for you is, which brother's going to pull the betrayal? Is Solo going to betray Roman and reunite with the Usos? Or is Jimmy Uso going to betray Jey Uso and side with Roman Reigns and Solo?
Woo! Mark is the MVP
word.
tonight.
I see his
yeah,
question.
he's on one. Look,
Woo! Yeah, he is on it.
I'm thinking about this, and I'm happy you asked me. I think because of how Solo reacted when they, shook hands for this tribal combat match and was basically told without being told, don't do that. Like, I didn't ask you to do that, whatever. I think Roman is going to be trying to keep Solo out of it, despite it being anything goes. And that's going to piss Solo off because I'm trying to help you. He's going to Samoan spike Roman, and we're going to have a new tribal chief.
World champion.
Yes, we're going to have Jey Uso as our champion.
Mark, can I say this real
Ooh.
quick? Let me
Yes,
say
sir.
this real quick before you go. Just a tad. This could. I don't know why I thought about this, but Roman wins, but he picks Jay up off the ground.
Oh,
Look him in
like
his
the
eye.
comeback, like the
Give him
comeback.
a hug.
Like some
Put
gaslighting. Okay.
the red thing on him and make him tribal chief and walks off. That's a baby face move because Roman attention is going to have to become baby face in the future. This can plant seeds for a baby face turn for Roman.
I see it. I can see it.
I can see that.
Hey, host pulled an Atlanta Braves move, man. He came out of left field with that one. All right, I ain't mad at it.
That was for Cisco right there. I got that for Cisco. Cisco got a good booking. He got a crazy booking.
So right now,
Shout out Cisco, man. Shout out.
Word up, man.
That's not a. I'm just saying he's just so over as a heel right now. There are people that love him, not many. I just think that Jay finally does it, man. And like he said, the shirt that I'll be wearing this Saturday, I'm gonna get him. He's gonna have to get him.
I like that. I'm gonna get him. Man,
So you know,
I agree, Philly G.
Yes, sir. Actually, that was a.
We got to hear Mr. President. We got what Mr.
Dang,
President got.
I can't escape.
Stop.
Because of the seeds that were planted, and this is why I actually G that question. I think you could potentially, just to kind of like prolong this already awesome storyline, you could have Jimmy come back, betray Jay, and side with Roman, and specifically not even side with Roman. Jimmy could come back and cost Jay the match, citing all the things that Roman and Paul Heyman said about Jay taking the spot that should have belonged to Jimmy. So in that regard, Jimmy don't necessarily got to pledge his allegiance to Roman, but in the meantime, in the middle of this bloodline storyline, you can have what always tends to happen in wrestling, brother versus brother, down the line of one of the upcoming pay-per-views. Whoa. And that could be an emotionally charged, storyline-driven match. It would be pretty cool.
That would be good.
I think it's going to be, to borrow a phrase from the Young Bucks, it's going to be a super kick party, which might not sit well with the host, but storyline-wise, I think that makes a little bit more sense right now than Jay Uso winning at SummerSlam. I would love for Jay to be the one to defeat Roman for the title. I would. But I think Roman's just going to hold on to it until next year's WrestleMania, where he's going to lose either to Gunther or Cody.
There you go. Somebody big has to beat Roman, not Jay Uso. It's going to kill everything what Roman did.
But he might have enough in his power, though.
I mentioned this in pre-meeting. I think I thought about it. Damian might hold that Money in the Bank because, like I said, Judgment Day wants to take over WWE. That means him going to SmackDown, but they've been to every show. Because isn't Dominic on? No, they're all on Raw. So they've been to every show. Him being WWE champion would make sense too.
True.
So if Roman retains, don't be surprised Damian didn't cash in earlier. Is he going to cash in now? Or somebody else to just pop out of nowhere. It could be Randy Orton returning. You know how these things go.
Orton?
If I'm saying anything can happen. There's so many doors that can be opened at that time.
Yeah, that would be good.
But that's all we got for today. Hope y'all enjoy.
You muted.
I'm muted, buddy.
Philly G took the words right out of my mouth. I'm speechless. I just got to talk wrestling with these great gentlemen. But those are our predictions for SummerSlam. It's gonna be one hell of a show. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you, host.
Oh man! I just got word. Rob Van Dam is all elite. Wow.
Whoa.
WWE Hall of Famer. WWE Hall of Famer Rob Van Dam is all elite.
Hold on, host. You're doing it wrong, man. He's not just WWE Hall of Famer. He's Mr. Wednesday Night, the whole effing show, Mr. Pay-Per-View, your favorite wrestler and mine, Rob Van Dam. Come on, host.
You're right, bro. You are right. I am so sorry, man. Rob Van Dam is all elite, though. That's big.
You gotta put some respect on the GOAT, man.
Hey, one of. I give you that, boy. Holy smoke.
Yeah. Jay will be the tribal.
I doubt it.
Believe.
We'll see. Anything Kevin Garnett said, anything's possible.
Yeah.
that.
Anything is possible.
Anything is
one.
possible. Either one, man. Hey, but that's our show for today, man. We are, hey, I have to acknowledge the host tonight, man, Mr. Young Mark. Man, I tell you, the dude, man, that dude hit the home run.
Young Mark.
Appreciate
Oh
it.
man, he asked, man, those questions was, man, they was like Michael Cole level. That was it, man. That was good, man. That was good, man. I also want to thank D Flock for being on tonight, man. D
Thank
Flock,
Yes, sir.
man. Yeah, man. Thank you, D Flock, for being on tonight. D Flock. And also, man, in Philadelphia's favorite son, PCW, baby. PCW. Philly G is in the building, man. Glad to see y'all, man. Glad to see y'all talk to a wrestling. All right, y'all. All right. Jesus. Again, man, thank everybody for watching the show. Thank everybody, man. And we will be back Monday for some more Talk to Him wrestling. Young Mark will be coming to us and hosting Talk to Him again on Monday for the results. Hopefully we'll have the villain Cisco come in as our special guest, man. Cisco, he will be in the building with us Monday, man, to talk about SummerSlam results, man. And don't forget about Saturday, man. We got the sports talk show. And we're going to talk NBA and NFL, man. And we will have that NBA trivia showdown. The Riddle Sports NBA trivia champion, Rockstar Rock, will be putting his title on the line against Wall Street. So Saturday 1:30. Saturday 1:30 is the start time. Start time again, man. I gotta thank Mr. President, the co-host of Talk to Him Wrestling, man. A wonderful, stellar job that he does. And again, our special guest, man, D Flock, man. D Flock,
Thank you.
son of Drew to the Game, and Philadelphia's favorite son, Philly G, man. Again, man, thank y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all for watching Talk to Him Wrestling right here on the Riddle Sports Podcast. You know the saying, what I do, everybody be safe and
That
stay
thumb
safe.
up. That thumbs up.
You heard him. Thumbs up, baby. And we out.